Hello everyone and welcome back to the New York Empoleon's Week 4 Battle of the PPL. We are here this week taking on KJ2294, coach of the Cleveland Indeedees. And if you have not seen them before, go check them out. Links in the description below, as are all the other coaches in the PPL this season. And if you do have any interest in watching me sooner, just check out the Twitch stream where we stream these battles live a week early for both PPL and MVC. That will always be the case. My opponent's team this week, unfortunately, it's not on screen because I'm super late and it's on me. I respect that and appreciate that and know that it was my fault. And I really genuinely appreciate my opponent's willingness and flexibility to play me, you know, almost an hour late. That's on me. Anyway, I am currently in the process of moving. And that has been experiential, let's say. At the same time, I am also going on a trip in 2 weeks, where I'm going out of the country for 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, for 2 weeks. And so I'm trying to get extra battles done as well in advance. And I also accepted a job offer today, which is very exciting. It's a big deal for me. But it has meant that my day has been chaotic. And so certainly I have been having a good day. It's been a good day, just been a long day. So my opponent's team is not on screen this time. I apologize for that. But their team is Greninja, Cyclizar, Ogerpon, Hearthflame, Staraptor, Goldango, Mamoswine, Poliwrath, Gogoat, Frostmoth, Weezing, Bellibolt, and Hatterene, with Gogoat and Frostmoth as their Terra Captains. Gogoat is Grass, Water, Steel, and Frostmoth is Bug, Water, Fighting. My team, which I'm not going to go through too deeply right now because you're going to see it in action in a second, is on the screen. And that's what we're going to be rocking out with in this battle, obviously. And we're not going to waste time. We're just going to jump into it. Finn, thank you so much. I am also very happy with this job offer. I will be working for a charter school, doing operations and strategy and social media management, which is going to be super fun. That's Bellibolt. All right, cool. They do have a Bellibolt on their roster. So good. I prepped for the right team. That's always a worry. They did bring both Gogoat and Frostmoth, so both Terra Captains are there. Ogerpon is also there, as well as Goldango and Greninja. So all of the threats, literally all of them, except for the 6 they didn't bring, which are also threats. The one good thing for me in this matchup is their fire resists are Greninja, and that's it. And so Heatran is actually quite good here. And I am running Body Press for the Frostmoth, which can become obviously resistant to fire if it wants to. And it has bad physical defense, and I have Iron Defense Body Press on the Heatran. So that's an option. I don't want to set up Snow right away for them because that's obviously something they can also take advantage of. They could lead with the Greninja, or they could also lead with a Bellibolt. I could lead with Vaporeon, which can easily take a hit from the Greninja if it needs to, or the Bellibolt. But I think I'd actually rather lead Heatran. And if they do lead Greninja, I have the Vaporeon. I can scout out its set a little bit. So we're going to rock out with the Blunder Policy Magma Storm Heatran set. If I don't use Excel, I will be using Excel quite extensively. I will be doing a lot of like student database management and like attendance records and things like that. So I will definitely be using Excel. Certainly. I just think Bellibolt's going to lead. I just have this feeling that Bellibolt's going to lead. Now they could like Muddy Water, which would obviously do damage to me. But I'm going to click Magma Storm. And we're going to do damage to them too. And we do land it, so we don't reveal our Blunder Policy on turn 1. So we get some damage on this thing. We're going to see what it goes for. Electromorphosis is going to pop Volt Switch. Unfortunately, that did a lot. Wow. Okay. That actually did a lot. What the heck? That like specs? That did so much. Modest Volt Switch would max out at 30%. That did more than that, right? I went from 385 to 223. I think that's like specs. I didn't see a life orb. I think that's specs. I think that is specs Bellibolt. And they do go straight into the Greninja here. Now, I do have the Vaporeon, which can come in here, and I certainly will not let them get a Battle Bond boost right now. That is absolutely not necessary. They could, like, Swords Dance or do something crazy with this, but I'm certain, there's no reason to stay in, right? I have Yawn, so I can just be like, hold on, if you're going to Swords Dance, like, let's all chill for a second. Just Surfs. Okay. So not trying to make any reads with the Greninja there. And as a result of them not trying to make any reads with the Greninja, I kind of just want to click Scald. I could also Wish here, but I feel like Scald is pretty free. I could also Yawn or Baton Pass. I just want to Scald. I just want to Scald. If they go Go-Goat and I get the burn, that's, like, huge. That's huge. That's probably Go-Goat. No burn. I could go Ninetales here. I could definitely go Ninetales. I could also just Yawn. I'm gonna go Ninetales here. I'll go Ninetales. I get the Snow up, theoretically, assuming that I didn't do this wrong again, which I didn't check. Alright, we did it right. Earthquake was the choice click, the clicked choice, the option. I can set up a Veil now, which I'm just going to do. They're going to switch out Go-Goat. They don't want to Terra yet, probably because they want to Terra Frostmoth later. They might even go for straight Frostmoth now. They went Goldango here. Alright, we're just going to set up a Veil. And then I want to scout for Scarf, to be honest. I know that I might just die. I'm not going to lie. I understand and recognize that I might just die. But I want to know if you're Scarfed. And so we're going to Baton Pass instead of anything else. We do have an Aurora Veil. And I understand. I recognize 100%. Make It Rain just kills me. I mean, there's no chance I survive it. Not even like a little bit. It kills me from full HP through an Aurora Veil. No questions asked. I recognize that. I appreciate it, and I hear you, and I accept your criticisms. Also, I want to know if you're Scarfed. And if you're Scarfed to Make It Rain, I can play with that. But you're not Scarfed. And that makes me feel like I want to go into Heatran. Because I don't know what you are if you're not Scarfed. Oh, the read! Which we tank it. But it was a cool read. Certainly. I think I just Lava Plume here. Rather than Magma Storm and miss. I could also switch into Vaporeon. But I think I'm just going to Lava Plume. I'll stay in and risk another Focus Blast landing. They're going to switch out probably back into Bellybolt or Greninja here. Just hard Greninja. Still no burns yet. We're working on it. So Surf should kill. But I just don't know what they're going to do to Vaporeon here with a Veil up. To be honest, I don't even know what they're going to do to a Beartic here with a Veil up. And I kind of want to go Beartic because I have Snow for it. I have Veil and Snow, like, we're going to go Beartic. Oh, they have Brick Break. And the Snow stopped. Tragic. That's a travesty right there. That's okay. We're just gonna play rough, I think. They could go Goldango. EQ does a lot. It doesn't kill Greninja, though. But I don't think they're staying in with Greninja. And EQ hits everything that isn't Go-Goat. But they're not going Go-Goat. They're going to go Goldango, if anything. So I'm just going to I'm just going to EQ here on the Goldango coming in. Yeah. It's Shuka. Alright. Cool. So now I just go Vaporeon. Because they might make it rain. But they don't do anything to me. Then I probably wish with the Vaporeon, to be honest. Just to make it rain. I could just Baton Pass now. I mean, you're not threatening me with anything. But I would think a Wish would be better. Although Go-Go gets in for free as opposed to Go-Go getting in pressured by the anything else. The Ninetales specifically, probably. I would love to get T-Spikes up, I'm not going to lie. I did not prioritize those enough because they're really good here. Yeah, we're just going to Baton Pass then, given the fact that I just want T-Spikes up really badly. Eli, that's Belly Bolt, right? Okay. Which I think is Specs. I think it's Specs. But Shiftry still comes in on that. Even Specs Belly Bolt. Actually does like a lot to Shiftry. That's hilarious. I'm still gonna go Shiftry. I have a So I'm gonna set up T-Spikes here because they're switching a lot. Whoa! You did that much damage? What the heck? Did it crit? Did I just not notice? Anyway, I'm just gonna set up a layer of T-Spikes. Just one. They're not staying in to try to sweep me with anything. So just one. That tells me if the Frostmoth is Boots. They actually just go for a straight Toxic. Okie dokie. That's fine, I think. I might just set up a Tailwind now. I think I just Tailwind. Belly Bolt's probably going to recover here. I have no idea how much the Electromorphosis boost is, so it might be enough to offset the damage. I mean, something did that, so it has to be something. All right, Go-Goat. If I'm at +1 from knockoff, is taking 1 billion damage here. We're just gonna knock off. I may not get a kill with this thing, but it's a blast to use. Never mind, we're gonna get a kill with this thing. Because Rock Slide misses. And even though I'm toxic, I think it's... Actually, I should switch out, right? Maybe I should switch out? Like, I can bring this thing back in later and click knockoff on other things. How many turns of Tailwind are left? 2? Actually... Yeah, we're just gonna knock off. Alright. Go-Goat's dead. So, Shiftry kills Go-Goat. Knock off. And now I have 1 turn left. Greninja could come in, I guess, if it's Scarfed, but it's not. If it's Water Shuriken, maybe. But I have 1 turn of Tailwind and I have 1 turn of Shiftry. Like, that's all I needed. And it's going to take T-Spikes to do that, so... Belly Bolt comes out. How much are you taking? Knockoff does more than Leaf Blade. And has better effect for me, so we're just going to click Knockoff. Jesus. That's so much damage. Shiftry's incredibly viable right now. Parabolic Charge. Getting a little bit of HP back, so Belly Bolt kills Shiftry with Parabolic Charge. But that's huge damage, and it's poisoned. Tailwind's gone, but I don't need it for anything specific. Alolan Ninetales can come in and click Blizzard here. Goldango could come in on the Alolan Ninetales. Mew could also come in here and Dragon Dance right in the face of this thing. Is it time for that? Maybe. We're gonna try it. Just gonna Dragon Dance here. There's a Toxic, yep. Yep. That's fine. Because I have Drain Punch. But from here, Mew is going to do a lot of damage. And I think Drain Punch kills this. It better. And I might as well not waste the HP. I don't think they're going to preserve it, so... I might as well not waste that. So Mew kills Belly Bolt with Drain Punch. Frostmoth could come in and Terra. So if Frostmoth comes in, I think I'm just going to click Psychic Fangs, because that kills every Terra type of it. As long as it's not super bulky. If it's max HP boots, then it technically lives 1 Psychic Fangs, but it can't set up a Quiver Dance because I'll still outspeed it, and it can't kill me. If it's... We know Goldango's not Scarfed. It's Greninja, which I don't think is Scarfed, so I'm going to Drain Punch here. If it is Scarfed, I don't think it kills. Doubles out. Okay. Into Goldango. So now I'm going to knock off. I guess they're just stalling out. Did we see those boots, Greninja? I wasn't looking closely enough. Let me double check. Okay. I'm just going to knock off. I mean, I don't really care. That doesn't tell me if they are statused. Okay. I think it's Boots Greninja. We're just going to knock off. We know you don't have an item, but I think it still kills. So Mew kills Goldango with knockoff. There's an Ogerpon, a Greninja, and a Frostmoth. So they wanted to bait the Drain Punch to get the extra turn of Toxic. It's a strategy for sure. Ogerpon comes out. That will kill me, because I can't kill it with a Psychic Fangs, but I think I still attack it with Psychic Fangs. Yeah. I don't think it's worth Drain Punching here. Well, no, it's not worth Drain Punching. We're just going to Psychic Fangs. Trailblaze. Okay. But they're dead in 2 turns. So they get off 1 more attack. And Mew dies to toxic damage from Belly Bolt. What's the most important thing on my roster right now? I can go into Alolan Ninetales. And then double into Heatran. That's probably my play. If he trains against Frostmoth, I think I just want to... I honestly think I'd probably just body press. That's fine. So they do kill me, which is fine. So Ogre Pawn kills Heatran with Ivy Cudgel, and then Ogre Pawn dies to Poison, T-Spikes, Shiftry. And now it's Frostmoth and Greninja versus a Beartic in snow? So this is Bug, Water, and Fighting. I assume Fighting is going to come out. Terra Fighting Terra Blast does a lot, but it dies to a Play Rough if it does do that, so I'm going to click Play Rough. It also could die to an Icicle Spear, which is more accurate. That's 4 hits, right? Yeah, I'm going to go for Play Rough here. If it's not Terra Fighting, this still is my strongest attack. I mean, if it stays unterra'd, then it's close combat, but if it Terra bugs, then... Oh, wow, that did nothing. There's a Quiver Dance. Okay. I know Snow is up, but still. Okay. So close combat is my strongest attack. Even there, close combat could still kill. But they might Terra now? Can I beat this if they keep going? I have to keep Play Roughing, right? Because as soon as they Terra Fighting, I have to kill. Well, now I can Icicle Spear. Which is the same amount as Play Rough. It's more accurate. Yeah, I'm going to Icicle Spear here. And if they do ever Terra... Of course, we only get the 4. There's a second Quiver Dance. Okay. How much speed are they running? I outspeed if they're not running a ton of speed here. And we saw how much the Icicle Spear just did. I think I have to close combat here. They outplayed me there. I could have just close combated the first one of those 2 times. I don't know if close combat would have killed, but... How much speed are they running? They are Terra Water. Okay. Close combat is my strongest attack. There's Terra Blast on Terra Water. This should kill. Yeah. I don't think Ninetales is going to live one either. If they went for a Giga Drain here, it's just game over anyway. Which there's really no reason for them not to have just gone straight for a Giga Drain, but... Okay. I live 1 Giga Drain, but then they get so much HP back, there's just no way I'm going to win. Whoops, that's not what I meant to click, but that's fine. Like, I can't break this with Ninetales, so... Like, they're clearly physically defensive, which means they're HP invested, and Moonblast is doing like 8%. So it's gonna have to come down to like, I don't even know what it comes down to. Like there's no win con here, right? Like it's just it's over. I'm just stalling the inevitable a little bit. Like even a crit isn't relevant. Yeah, that's not. And this should easily take me out from that range. I would like to point out that I have undefeated in this league. I try to run weather and like a weather effect one time. One time! I immediately lose. I immediately lose. Why? What? How do people make weather work? This isn't even like a weather team. I brought just Beartic. And somehow, some way, I lost. Every single time I play weather. That is no discredit to my opponent. I think that was a fantastically played game by my opponent. Found a win con, Terra Water Frostmoth, did the job. I could have gone for close combats earlier. They would have done more damage than the Play Rough and the Icicle Spear. So that's on me for misevaluating how to play against that Frostmoth. Would they have 2-hit KO'd? That's not... I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think so. Because it was max... It seems like it was max Fizz-Def or close to it. Maybe it was just max HP. Close combat does not 2-hit KO. It was boots, clearly. I knew bringing snow against a Frostmoth was risky. But I also was like... The other thing that I could have had was Swords Dance on the Beartic. That was something that I definitely could have played with. Or I think it gets some sort of coverage, like a fighting move. No, it's still neutral. It has a fighting move. It has Rock Slide. Like I could have had a Rock Slide on it. Heavy Slam, Rock Slide, like something to just cover that. But y'all, I swear to God, I bring weather one time and I lose. I'm undefeated in this league. This league, my team is unbeatable as long as I don't bring weather. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like, I am so bad at playing weather. It is actually incredible how terrible I am at using weather. But I'm going to keep trying. I want to succeed. I want to. So I'm going to keep throwing Beartic out there sometimes when Ninetales comes, and it's going to sometimes do something. Gosh dang it. I don't want to suck with weather. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all back here next week as we just continue beating our heads against a wall trying to make a weather team work despite being the worst weather player in the history of Pokemon. And I will take that title with pride. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care.